Let's get further reactions to these statements made by the FCT minister. I'm joined on the news by chieftain of the PDP, Dabo Ikiabo Womit. It's always a pleasure having you join us. And what's your take on Wike's advice to the PDP to zone its 2027 presidential ticket to a southern candidate while declaring support for Senator Samuel Anyanwu as the duly elected and substantive national secretary of the PDP?
Well, thank you for the privilege. Let me start by saying that the communique read by His Excellency by Samuel Wike is in line with the spirit and letters of our party's constitution, and also the pulse of greater number of PDP members in diaspora and in Nigeria, and also Nigerians. What he has said is what ought to be. In fact, there is no need for the party to delay further in declaring establishing the fact that the president will be soon to the south, number one, and also just like he indicated that the national secretary is the person of Senator Samuel Inemeka Anyanwu, no other person, because refusal to do that, there is cease to that. People are feasting on the fact that Anyanwu's magnanimity to sign documents in order to make sure that PDP have a candidate in Anambra State has been taken for granted. If he refused today, PDP wouldn't have had a candidate in Anambra State. And we have FCT election coming. So the earlier the party immediately make the pronouncement and recognize him as the national secretary, the better for the party. Because they have also gone to confirm both the Governors Forum chairman, the Enugu State Governor, the Oyo State Governor, the Zamfara State Governor have all gone to INEC to confirm that Netanyahu is the National Secretary, and there was no point in time he resigned as National Secretary, and Section 47(5) did not demand, resignation from him before contesting, and also Section 48(1) does not make it, being the flag bearer of PDP, does not make it him occupying dual offices, because even to the point that even though you are elected and has not been sworn in as governor, it has not been considered that you have occupied dual office following Section 47(1). So what the FCT minister is saying is just a simple truth, and is germane for PDP leaders to listen and immediately act on the communique of the meeting that was read by the FCT minister.
Are you now convinced that if the ticket is given to a southern candidate, it will guarantee an end to the crisis rocking the PDP?
Of course, two factors. One, the leadership of the party, or the disgruntled members of the party that are fighting the national secretary, that is most especially the Oyo State Governor and the Enugu State Governor, coming up to accept the fact that by all extant laws and judicial pronouncement, Netanyahu remains the national secretary, and also zoning the presidential ticket to the south will resolve whatever tension that is in the party. And anybody that refuses to support Anyanwu should be considered as an agent of APC, trying to destabilize the PDP for the presidency. Simple. That is the simple truth, because the laws are there. We have a grand norm, which is our constitution that governs PDP. So if you cannot abide by that constitution, and if you cannot respect the pronouncement of the apex court in the land, that tells you that that person has issue with himself and not the party, because the party remains peaceful and Anyanwu remains the undisputable national secretary of our great party. And following Section 7, subsection 3C, the presidency should and must be zoned to the south. And I believe that will go a long way, if not almost eliminating the tension in our great party.
Mr. Womit, we truly appreciate your contribution as always. Thank you very much for lending your thoughts and for speaking to us.